Welcome in everybody to another edition of Alabama Football Head to Head, brought to you by the Alabama Cattlemen's Association. Simone Eli alongside Nick Kelly as we gear up for the second to last week of the college football regular season. Nick, it's flown by. Alabama on a roll for quite some time, and then bam, there was a reason that this line caught a lot of people's attention going into this Oklahoma game. And sure enough, the Sooners get it done at Bryant-Denny Stadium with the big upset. What is the state of the state, so to speak, right now with this Crimson Tide team?
I think it's a matter of, okay, that didn't work, flush it, move on, because everything still is in play. It's a cliche, but everything is really still in play. And so, things are more hectic now. Things are more, maybe there's less room for error, but they can still take care of business, still get in the playoff. So I think it's just a matter of, hey, that didn't work. Don't turn the ball over that much. Move on, get ready for Eastern Illinois.
Let's talk about the turnovers, Nick. It just, man, it's one of those things where when you look at a 2-point loss and you think about opportunities missed, turnovers will just absolutely change the game, regardless of talent. If you can't take care of the ball, you cannot win in this league, really in any league, but especially in the SEC. How much has that just been a thorn in the side for this program when, man, other things are going so well, but you just can't get across the finish line when it comes to keeping that ball safe?
Yeah, really, it was uncharacteristic in some ways because Alabama was actually leading the SEC in fewest turnovers per game going into that matchup. But one problem has been Ty's fumbling in the pocket and not getting rid of the ball in time. I mean, there have been 5 straight games where he has fumbled in the pocket, or he has fumbled, I should say. Yeah. And so that's something that has been a problem. He hasn't thrown a lot of interceptions. He only has 2 on the year, but yeah, I think it's a matter of making sure that they don't repeat that performance because they actually have taken care of the ball pretty well. But for some reason, just a sloppy game against Oklahoma.
Yeah, and of course we know that, I mean, as you get more comfortable as the season goes along, it's also your body, there's wear and tear there. I mean, those aren't excuses necessarily. It's just the reality of what it's like playing in the Southeastern Conference. Of course, going into this week, Eastern Illinois, where else can the Tide look to maybe fine-tune some things before the Iron Bowl that we always know can be something that there's never anything that's dull and when it comes to Iron Bowl week?
Yeah, get some good reps in the running game. That to me is the biggest area where, I mean, this team, obviously it's an FCS opponent. I mean, this is not going to be a real test compared to a FBS opponent would be, or a SEC opponent, I should say. But at the same time, good reps are good reps. So get some good reps in the running game. Just build some confidence. Do some good things running the ball so that when you are facing better competition, you'll be in an even better spot to do well. So it's a really good game for that kind of opportunity to just build off what they did against Oklahoma, because it was better. Oklahoma has the number 4 rushing defense in the country. Sure. And Alabama, if you adjust yardage for sacks, meaning you take those away, because a lot of times the box score, for whatever reason, includes lost yards via sacks, which is dumb, and I digress. Alabama had 100 yards rushing against Oklahoma if you take the sack yardage away. So it was a step forward, and Daniel Hill actually looked the part. Like he looked like a real tough running back to bring down. He made some plays. Still some things to work on, but it just felt like there's some signs of life finally, which it did not feel like that most of the time. So keep building on that. Get some more good reps so that when you do have to run the ball in Auburn or in the postseason, you're better prepared.
Yeah, absolutely. Nick, we've done it every week, at least for the last few weeks now. The Cattle drive out of town.
I would normally pick an opponent, obviously, but I think they'll be just fine against Eastern Illinois. So I'm going to pick an area of the team they need to drive out of town, or an issue, I should say, they need to drive out of town, and that is the fumbling. Ty Simpson's fumbling in the pocket. He needs to drive that out of town. He needs to take better care of the football when he's in the pocket, and more so, get rid of the ball. Like, if nothing's there, it's okay to just live to see another play, and make sure that you're not making mistakes and don't beat yourself. So I think those fumbles need to be addressed, and he needs to stop that streak from extending itself longer than it's gone on too long with 5 games.
Do you want to pick this game? Do you have a number? You want to just?
I mean, pick your score. It's going to be a blowout, but should be at least a fun game. And now one thing that Ty Simpson, little fun nugget here for you, Ty Simpson can brag to his dad about how much that he beats Eastern Illinois by, because Jason Simpson, his dad, who's the coach at UT Martin, who is an FCS school, they beat Eastern Illinois earlier in the season, but I think that game went to overtime.
So they did win. If Bama wins by a field goal in overtime, we might have bigger issues to discuss.
Way bigger. Yeah.
Cannot wait, though. Cannot wait to be back with you next week, Nick, as we count down to the Iron Bowl, of course. We've got a lot to unpack. We will let another week of the college football season go by. But then, listen, we are going to break it all down going into rivalry week, which is always a fun one and a lot on the line as the teams look to, make a final push into that 12-team playoff and possibly into conference championship games. This has been Alabama Football Head to Head, brought to you by the Alabama Cattlemen's Association, and hope you have a good weekend.
Brought to you by Alabama Beef Farmers and Ranchers.